Hey guys, Dylan here for ProductionCrate.com. Before we get started, I suggest you all get the best pair of headphones you have to work with. Even if it's just a rinky-dink pair of earbuds, it'll make it a lot easier to do the things I'll be touching on today. We live in a pretty exciting time for filmmakers. The kinds of shots once associated with major studios and million-dollar budgets has been put in the hands of the little guy, the dudes with a smartphone, a copy of Premiere, and a dream. So with these advancements in aerial technology, we can get all sorts of images. But I've noticed there seems to be one aspect of these shots that gets a little less love than it probably should: sound. So, today, I'm going to show you some quick ways to paint an airborne soundscape using some ProductionCrate effects, including some items from our brand new whoosh collection. And just a quick note, the original plan was to have Chris snag some footage of his own for this bit, but unfortunately we might have overestimated his piloting skills. So we have our shot here, which I've picked for a few reasons. The setting has all sorts of possibilities for background noise, birds, bugs, wind, you name it. But we've also got these trees that pass super close to the camera, which will be a perfect way to use these whooshes. So let's lay our foundation. I've got the nature sound, as mentioned, along with a flying track that'll give us a constant sense of movement in the shot. We'll then take a handful of those whooshes, which can be sprinkled throughout the scene when the trees pass by. This sound in particular is really full and bassy, and it'll work perfectly when a tree gets too close for comfort. But we're not really going to need the tail, which is a little too supernatural sounding. So we'll just snip and fade out the ending to isolate the bit that we want. Adjust all of these whooshes as needed. Feel free to expand or shrink them with the rate stretch tool, which can help map the timing a little bit better and adjust the pitch. With this method alone, you can actually make half a dozen variations of the same file. So now that we've got everything laid in, let's do the fine-tuning. First, I'm going to add a bit of reverb to the bass sound effects. Nothing too echoey, just enough to dissipate the ambience and make it feel realer. I'll also play with the volume until I'm happy with the wind to forest noise balance. The nature sounds will be a little more immersive if we use our pen tool to draw a crescendo as we get deeper into the woods. I bet you didn't know you were going to get a music lesson today as well. Yeah, crescendo. It's Italian for gradually getting louder. You're welcome. That one's for free. Next, we're going to pan our whooshes so that the stereo mix matches the action on the screen, mapping each passing tree to the ear that the sound would register in. You can either pan them to a locked point for each left and right pass, or if you really want to give it some motion, you can keyframe them one side to the other. And just so you know, this is exactly how I mapped the music in that city shot, also using a high-pass filter so it sounds like it's coming out of that mirror-y, reflecty building in the middle. I'd really hate to have that guy as a neighbor. Finally, we'll review each of these whooshes and tweak the volume, so that a closer a call each passes, the louder and fuller it'll sound. It's little touches like this that'll make things feel more three-dimensional in the final version. So with all those adjustments, you get a little something like this. So that should just about do it. All of these little tricks I just showed you can be used a variety of ways for different types of shots. Whether you're using stock footage or some stuff that you shot yourself, we'd be super interested in seeing and hearing what you guys come up with. Hope you guys found this useful. Stay tuned for future tutorials, and until next time, go make it awesome. Peace.